you see where we're going?
They said no lights.
Spell paranoia.
For God's sake, Teddy.
No, am I covered by workers' compo if you drive us into a telephone
Look,
pole?
would you just relax, all right? You're really starting to make me nervous.
Join the club.
There. Over there. Okay, give me the bag.
How much is in here?
$3 grand.
Does Gavin know you're doing this?
For God's sake, Teddy, will you just shut up and bring the bloody camera?
If that noble banner high much conflict.
Got the money?
Yep. You can count it if you like.
That thing on?
Not yet.
All right, don't point at me, all right?
Wide shots only, Scout's honour.
And no names.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go. Get that hose attached to the mains. Now, go. Go. Come on.
So how long have you been tapping into the water mains?
About a year.
Never been caught?
No.
Who buys your water?
Garden nurseries, industrial people. Whatever, really. People with pools.
Do you ever feel guilty? So many people have so little water.
We've got as much right to this water as anyone else. Come on! All right, go!
Here in Western Sydney, stolen water can be sold on the black market for up to 10 times its normal retail price. With the economy in decline and unemployment rising, it's to be expected that the incidence of water theft will only increase.
Who is that? Water, please! Nobody move!
What? No, I'm a journalist. I'm a citizen. Hey!
You bitch!
Australia is the driest continent on Earth. Fresh water is its lifeblood. But last year, Australians wasted 200 million litres of water just while we were brushing our teeth. That's a lot of water down the drain and out to sea. My government is doing everything we can to save and secure our water. Our desalination plant provides 125 million litres a day to the city of Sydney. But we still need your help. So next time you turn on the tap, think hard about how much water you really need. Let's all be smart with water.
In Western Europe, cyclonic conditions continue to wreak havoc, causing catastrophic flooding and mudslides in France, Spain and Portugal.
Hey, you shafted me.
I saved your ass.
You gave up my sources. Those contacts were made in confidence.
You went out there without my approval.
Oh, as if you'd have given it. Come on.
Damn right. You are paying them, for God's sake.
Oh, I'm sorry, and you've never ever paid for a story before?
I've never paid criminals to show me how to break the law. Jesus wept.
Gavin, look, water is the story of the century, okay? Did you know it costs 450% more to drink a glass of water today than it did even 5 years ago, and it is still heading north? There's something very wrong with the way water is being delivered in this town. Well, go out and look for yourself. Go out west, Parramatta and beyond. Everything's dying.
Okay, so people living on the coast can afford the fines better than people living in the west. Hold the front page.
There is something else going on here.
Yeah, what's that?
I don't know yet.
Susan, wake up for Christ's sake. If you want a story, work out what the bloody hell it is first. Then find someone who knows what they're talking about to nail their colours to your mast. Paying a couple of unemployed wasters to show the world how to steal water is just pissing in the wind. Okay?
Okay.
You get that for free. I think we're done.
How'd that go?
Have a guess.
You know what I'm thinking of doing? I'm thinking of just setting up a museum. I'm going to put a sprinkler in there and say to my grandchildren, you know what? Granny used to run around under there.
Right.
Cool off. And you know what? Remember the days when swimming pools actually had water in them? They weren't just skateboard ramps.
Yeah, I've got a teenage gang in my backyard for some time right now. They're just out of control. They're like mold. They're like little spores of teenagers. I tried to sunscreen wipers in my car.
I don't know where to stand, up on the mountain or down in the sand. 'Cause I like being way up high, said I like being up, but I don't know why. But up here I can see the walls, but my man to divide us all. They've been making war and deny us peace. They took away the land and then they brought disease. Those white men who've got the key to the black man's identity and those lands they were supposed to be forever. They got no heart, they got no right, and if you decide to fight, please know that we can fight together. Yeah, we'll be the water, water, water.
What time of year again, mate?
Oh, look, it's the Christmas lights.
Thin edge of the wedge.
Oh, Dave, a few Christmas lights is not going to melt the electricity grid.
And what if everyone thought that way? A single strand of 50 pulls to 200 kilowatt hours over 60 days.
I can't believe I married a man who chooses to know that stuff.
Yeah, well, you did.
G'day.
Hi.
Hello.
That's a sad-looking tree, Mum.
Well, it'd be better with lights. Speak to him.
Steady.
Hey, is it all right if Deanna spends Christmas with us?
My parents have to go to Tasmania for a bit, so I can go home.
By yourself? No way. No, we'd love to have you.
Yeah, of course.
Cool, thanks.
And you?
Thanks, that's really good of you guys.
It's a glass, Piglet.
So, are we sleeping together?
They've been doing that for about 8 months.
Yeah, I know. It's just I've been able to pretend that I didn't. David Langmore.
David, my name's Susan Shapiro. I'm a journalist for CPN News. I'm doing a story about Sydney's water supply, and I was wondering if I could have a few minutes of your time.
Who gave you this number?
I can call you on another number if that would be more convenient.
No, I have nothing to say to you.
Well, Mr. Langmore, aren't you at least a little concerned about the city running out of water?
If I was, I would not be speaking to the media about it.
Mr. Langmore, you're in the front line. Your opinion is extremely important.
Look, I've got nothing to do with the water services.
But I'm sure you could find out whatever you needed to.
Don't call his number again. What's news?
We've got 4 flare-ups. Darug National Park, Cat-Eye, Blue Mountains and Holdsworthy.
No rain in the storm?
No, just 18% humidity and a whole lot of lightning.
Lance, how many fixed-wing aircraft have we got working in the Central West?
1 reconnaissance, 2 bombers.
We might need them in Sydney Metro. Put them on standby.
Yep.
G'day, mate.
G'day, mate. How you doing?
Who are we talking to?
We're talking to Amy.
Amy.
Superintendent David Langmore is the State Operations Coordinator at the National Fire Service. David, thanks for joining us. Can you give us a summary of the bushfire situation at the moment?
Yes, well, there's been a number of major lightning strikes across the state in the past
24 hours. These have started some significant fires in the north and the west of Sydney.
David. Susan Shapiro.
Did you make a special trip out here to buttonhole me?
It's not so special. It's on my way home.
Sure, there are other people you could harass. People who actually deal with the water supply.
Yeah, and if I hear the words commercial in confidence one more time, I'll rip out my own liver.
You look bigger on TV.
Look, just let me ask you one thing. How do you think the city's water shortage is going to affect the fire service? My report's going to air tonight. I thought I'd give you one last chance to contribute.
Look, Miss Shapiro, Susan, sometimes things aren't about conspiracy. It's simply about the weather.
And shit happens when good men do nothing. pipes bring water from Warragamba Dam, Sydney's main source of drinking water, to the Prospect filtration plant. Today, the dam is at less than 10% of its capacity. Now, this raises very serious questions about the level of water scarcity in this city. The quality of the water at the base of the dam is likely to be contaminated with whatever has sunk to the bottom over many years. So we do.
What's this about? Is this real?
No. No, it's sensationalist bullshit. We've got the best drinking water in the country. Nothing's changed in 15
Andrew,
years.
get me the health minister in here, please. As soon as people see that, they're going to think they're dying.
Everyone is getting pretty skittish about this water thing,
Now,
no?
this girl, this reporter, what do we know about her?
Shapiro. She's young, ambitious.
So we can only wonder, what is the government doing to address this crisis?
She's a headline chaser.
It's good. Let's get her in here and make her feel special.
Sure.
Tomorrow it looks like more of the same for Sydney, and I'm afraid it's going to get even.
Hey, the stories are pretty good.
No, it didn't.
Nice story, Suze.
Yep. Okay, fine.
You've recut my story.
Okay, done.
Where was
Done.
all the stuff
Thanks.
about the lack of water recycling and all the water shortages in the West? I gave you 8 minutes.
You have a one-on-one interview with the Premier.
Raging bushfires surrounding
Unless you'd like me to ask someone else to do it.
as winds pick up and temperatures rise, denying weary residents and firefighters a much-needed respite.
Tonight on CPN Late Edition News, full coverage of the fires threatening the outskirts of Sydney's metropolitan area. As fire crews gear up for what looks like a very bad fire season, are there...
Kids asleep?
Yes. Finished work?
Yep.
Paid you off?
Yep.
Listen to that. Fantasy land.
Billy!
Wonder who that could be, eh?
It'd be the Mormons, they don't sleep.
Billy!
I'll get it. Emily.
Mum kicked me out, Dad. I'm sorry. I don't know where else to go.
Yeah, that's fine. Come in, darling. Come in. Hey. So you guys had a fight?
Not just a fight, Dad. 10 minutes after I finished my exam, she was like, Em, go out and get a job. I want you to start paying rent. Blah, blah, blah.
Just let me get this straight before I call your mother, okay? Did you leave or did she ask you to leave?
Dad, I don't want you to call her. I'm not going back there.
She could stay with us for a while.
Can I? Just until
Of course you can. But I have to let your mother know where you are.
Grab something to eat, please.
Yeah.
With the state entering its 250th day without rainfall, a total fire ban remains in place. There were initial hopes that the current weather activity might bring desperately needed
You speak to Vivian?
temperature relief from the heat wave.
Yeah. Well, the other side of the coin is that Emily's impossible to live with. She's selfish, sullen, argumentative.
They're a train crash.
Current weather pattern looks likely to continue for the next few weeks at least. The
Oh, well. I suppose this is where, for better or for worse, kicks in, you know?
I don't mind. It'd be good to have someone help me around the place for a while.
Wouldn't it be a nice surprise if Em turns out to be that kind of someone, eh?
Firefighters are saying the next 24 hours are critical if they are to contain 3 major fronts burning to the north and south of Sydney. Backburning is underway, areas close to homes taking top priority.
I've got a present for you.
Christmas is 2 days away, you goose.
Yeah, well, this isn't a Christmas present.
What is it then?
It's just a present. Open it.
What have you done? Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, look inside. That's me when I was 6.
You are such a dad.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't think I like Christmas at your place. Can I come again next year?
You know what? I've got a better idea.
Oh.
How about next year we do Christmas at our own place?
Serious?
Lenny called. He wants you at the base.
Both of us?
Yep. It's going to be an ugly night, worse tomorrow. I can give you a lift.
Mm-hmm.
As you were.
I think that's a brilliant idea.
Oi, hang on, where are you going? You heard the man. He said as you were.
This situation is serious. We need as many containment lines in tonight as possible before it really heats up tomorrow. I want 5 teams to put in fire breaks here, here, and here. And we need to get all the fuel off the ground. Anyone that can use a chainsaw, grab one off Lenny. The rest of you, brush hooks and McLeod tools. And please, take a lot of drinking water. That's it, go.
Major incident controllers are saying she's blowing up in Cat Eye, and the direct fire's moved into Mara Mara. The Blue Mountains fire's on the move too.
Bowers, I need more RAWS data up there. Give me the latest wind map. That wind shifted northwest.
Velocity's up 8 k's in the last 5 minutes.
Give me the national infrared satellite feed from the Bureau. Synoptic chart.
That high pressure system's coming through much further north than the Bureau predicted.
This low off Tasmania's going to give us a few headaches.
Southerlies.
Yep. Big ones.
Christ.
All right, let's get this place cranked up. Start telling the world it's going to be a shit of a day.
And the Bureau is saying it's going to be a stinker of a Christmas Eve. 42 degrees on the coast and up to 48 in the west. The kind of Christmas Eve where you want to get your last-minute shopping done by 8:30 and then spend the rest of the day inside the fridge. 2 big messages from the National Fire Service. Don't forget the total fire ban and clean out those gutters, folks.
I love it when I see my friends and family for the first time and they just say, wow, you've changed yourself so much. You look so
Mommy,
It's achievable.
I can smell snipes. Can you give me a cuddle?
And my husband also enjoyed the meals with me. I'm so...
Em, you okay? I couldn't sleep. It's so hot. Yes, I know what you mean.
Where's Dad?
He's gone to the hospital.
I thought you said he wasn't working
Yeah,
today.
he had to fill in. He should be home soon.
So we're still gonna go to the beach?
I don't know.
Okay, just try and breathe normally, okay?
Just take a seat.
She's got diarrhea. She's not sleeping because of the heat. I think she might be dehydrated.
Okay, take her down to the clerk and register her details and keep giving her water from the water cooler.
Is it safe? It was the water that made her sick in the first place.
It's safe, I promise it comes out of a bottle.
So how long till I see a doctor?
Look, ma'am...
Are you a doctor?
Look, please just do as the nurse says, okay? We're really, really busy, yeah? Look at this place. It's not even 9 o'clock yet.
It's just as bad over at Blacktown. The chief medical officer should be issuing a public warning.
If we don't free some beds up in acute, we're gonna have to go on bypass. Smoke's a shocker out there.
Emergency. Yeah, just a tick for you.
Microphone chair.
Hello, it's me. You said you'd call.
Sorry, look, Simon hasn't turned up yet.
Come on, come on, come on. You have got a bloody saviour complex.
I used to like that.
Well, not anymore. What time are you going to be home?
Darling, it's really hard to say. It's bedlam here.
See me. Hey, can't some help out here, please?
I'll talk to you later on, okay?
Well, you going to take the kids swimming today or what?
I've got to go. I'll call you later, I promise. Okay, what happened?
Oh, man, look, we're coming through some lights up Windsor Road, right?
Yeah.
And they're out, and this friggin' car comes screaming through.
Hey, guys, got a gurney over here.
Side of the
Okay,
car.
what's his name?
It's Bernie.
Let's get him up. Head injuries. He's been in a car accident. Just relax, just relax. I'll help you up.
Oh, Susan, nice to meet you.
Premier, thank you very much for making the time.
Oh, it's a pleasure. I like meeting smart women who lift the standards of the usual muck. Politics and journalism aren't so different that way. Now, Daniel Shapiro was your father, wasn't he?
Did you know him?
Oh, he was one of my anthropology lecturers many years ago. Oh. He was a wonderful man.
Thank you.
So, look, please take a seat. Would you like a cup of tea or...
Oh, no, I'm fine, thank you. My cameraman and sound recordist are in the foyer. Should I ask them to come in?
Oh, yeah, shortly. Look, I just want to put a few things on the table first. Now, water is difficult. It's something people feel entitled to, like air. I'm sure you know it's a business that's making politicians prematurely grey all across the country, myself included. Now, mistakes have been made. I freely acknowledge that.
Do those mistakes have anything to do with the lack of water in the west of the city?
Well, it's important that we don't use the remaining water that we have too quickly. That's what the restrictions are about. That's why we built the desal plant. Together, they're an insurance policy against drought. Fostering panic leaves a stain that won't wash out. You're a bright young woman. You don't need to go there.
Well, I'm not interested in creating panic.
Good. Neither am I. Now, here is the latest analysis of our drinking water from the health department. There you go. As you can see, it's safe as it's ever been. So drink up. It's on the house.
Thank you.
Well, you know, the current restrictions are tough on everyone, but we need to tackle this
She
problem
snowed
as
you
a
something fierce.
What is that supposed to mean?
I almost got my face shot off by the water patrol. You know, so that you could dig into what's really going on with all this water crap, and then you get your big chance and you turn into Oprah bloody Winfrey.
Hey, look, I am the only journalist to have had an interview with the Premier in over 18 months.
Really?
Okay? Yeah, that's my big chance.
Suze, how'd you go?
Good, we're just cutting it now.
Okay, they can wait. We've got a fire in Balcombe Hills. Teddy, you two.
You know what? Let's just move in together and be done with it.
Come on.
4 major fires in the national parks around Sydney are burning fiercely and could pose a serious threat. The National Fire Service reports that conditions have deteriorated.
Wind's picking up from the northwest. 60 k's in Sydney Metro by lunchtime.
Anything over 60, the choppers won't go up.
We need to declare Section 44s. Hornsby, Pennant Hills, Hawkesbury, Blue Mountains.
They'd be preemptive declarations.
We don't want to be playing catch-up. Not today. Listen up, everyone. I am declaring now. Make a call.
Okay, we're calling Section 44. Section 44. We're declaring Pennant Hills, Blue Mountains, Hornsby.
That the National Fire Service has declared a Section 44 bushfire emergency across 6 Sydney local government areas, including here in Balcombe Hills. That means that all available emergency services, including police, ambulance, and the SES, will be coordinated by the National Fire Service in those areas. Now, we have just heard that the fire has crossed the Newlands Road and is heading in the direction of Fiddletown and Arcadia. Local crews are throwing everything they've got at the fire, but there are concerns that if it continues moving as fast as it has been, many properties will be threatened. This live-to-air business is scary shit.
You were good.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, compared to your one-on-one with the Premier, you were almost professional.
Thanks, Teddy.
The Premier will be available later this morning, but for now you've got the monkey instead of the organ grinder.
No worries.
How's it looking?
We'll show you David.
David.
Yep.
Tom Daly, Premier's Chief of Staff.
G'day, Tom. Thanks for coming down.
Thank you.
Listen, mate, we put together a couple of scenarios for you here. Now, using the current wind and humidity conditions as a starting point, this is probably the most likely scenario over the next 6 to 8 hours.
How much property damage is that?
Well, down south here, it's mostly bushland, but you've got the Royal National Park. Up in the north and the west, We're talking mostly houses.
How many? Hundreds?
Thousands. Now, if this fire gets through Galston Gorge up in the north and into the Brow Valley, it's going to run through the suburbs like a dose of salts. Hornsby, Thornley, Pennant Hills.
Does this offer of yours take into account your efforts in putting the bloody things out?
No, it's worst case. Assumes no intervention.
Thank God for that.
What wind speed have you got factored in there?
45, building up to 60.
Crank it up to 70. I reckon that's your worst case scenario.
Isn't there a southerly coming through later?
Yeah, about 4 this afternoon.
Well, that should help, shouldn't it?
Well, if the temperature drops, otherwise it could make matters worse.
How much worse?
Look, if these fires are moving southeast, big southerly's going to turn these fire flanks into fire heads, like this. Then we're talking about fast-moving fire fronts here, here, and here that would be, what, 4 or 5 kilometres wide?
We're not talking thousands of properties. We're talking tens of thousands.
It's Armageddon.
You got it.
As of 1100 hours, this is the fire front. It's jumped in the Pean River and is heading towards Mulgoa.
How fast is it moving, Nick?
As fast as shit off a shiny shovel. We've got aviation crews here knocking down the head. We've got a crew establishing a fire break here. We need a crew here working on that flank to protect this town. Lenny, I want you to put a team together.
Righto.
Look, I know a lot of you have been working out there all night, so if you need some sleep, take it now. Okay, that's it.
I'm in, Len.
All right, mate, you come with me.
Yeah.
How you going, honey? You all right?
Yeah, no dramas. Where's Brendan?
Oh, beauty sleep.
Oh, yeah, he needs it.
Keith, acute's full, and there are 30 people in the waiting room.
Where's Simon?
Well, he can't get here because of the fires. Look, we're going to have to start discharging patients who are well enough to transport themselves east away from the smoke. And if we get more people at a crook, we're going to have to really think about going on bypass.
I'm not convinced of that yet.
Other hospitals are going to have to treat them because we can't.
Well, for the time being, just do what you can.
Whoever owns that bloody truck outside, I need it moved now, please, right now.
Hey, where's the kid who came in with the truck driver?
No idea.
I think swimming's off. All this, smoke wouldn't be good for the kids.
Dad's still at work.
Yeah.
Is there a lot these days?
He is, yep.
Is it because of me?
No.
He's not happy about me being here, I know that.
Oh, Em, don't be silly. He loves you.
He doesn't like me. There's a difference. There's this look that he gets whenever I arrive unexpected. Like he's stepped in something.
Well, you know that you're welcome here anytime.
Yep.
Okay? Yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
From West, strike team Bravo, over.
What's your position, over?
We're just on Littlefields Road, heading up towards the fire trail now, over.
Recon's saying the fire's about 25 minutes from the top, over.
Yeah, understood, over.
Okay, stay in visual contact, over.
Yeah, copy that. Tell him we got the helmet cam.
Yeah, understood, clear to you.
more water up from Shoalhaven.
I'm getting everything I can, Dave, but the Shoalhaven's almost dry as well.
You know what I need. Richard, when can I have a sky crane on the Blue Mountains fire?
About half an hour, 40 minutes, but you sure you want to do that, boss? They're more used to us at the Arcadia fight.
They need something. The fire's moving 50 metres a minute.
A couple of Bell 214s might be the go. They're faster, load and drop out of what's left in the Nepean.
Mulgoa's about to take a flogging.
But if it gets through, there's a couple of big roads. In the north, they've got nothing between the fires and 2,000 properties.
OK, do that. Kimmy, you got any visuals on those strike teams in Mulgoa?
Yep.
Baz, put them up here, please.
Understood. How's your water? Over.
3 out of the 5 tankers are nearly out.
Copy that, strike team Bravo. What coordinates do you require? Over.
All right, stand by for a sit rep.
Continuing parallel attack. It's not going to hold. It's fighting 50, 60 metres. Likely impact on Mulgoa within half an hour. Over.
All right, mobilise the police and get the old people out of Mulgoa and Silverdale. Where's Greg? Greg, get on to all the news directors. Tell them to keep repeating the message. People in affected areas should either get out now or stay inside.
We're pulling out now. Over.
Understood.
Let's go! We're going now! Deanna! Where's that bird?
Yeah, I've got aviation on the phone now. They need to know where to dump it.
We've lost this one!
Deanna.
Now!
Now! We need it now!
Go! Pull out!
Strike team Bravo. 1 to 10 major flare-up. It's crawling.
Let's go, Deanna! Come on, back to the front! Come on,
Tango dropping low now. Dropping low now.
Everyone back to us! Everyone back to us! Get out of it! Get out of it! Let's go right now!
Don't let it go on.
Baz, take down the direct feed now. Come on, everyone, back to work.
Strike team Bravo. We have lost visuals. We have lost visuals.
Take the left trail!
Look out! We're getting closer!
Stay back!
Water bombing, for God's sake.
I can't, Dave. There's too much smoke in the air.
Strike team Bravo, emergency! Repeat, emergency!
Here come West! Black! 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 Get your hands down! Get your hands down!
Get out of there. Come on, get out of there.
They're saying it's the worst case scenario.
Tens of thousands of houses?
Not for certain, but I've seen the modelling. Things are going to get a lot uglier, that's for sure.
Okay. Okay, well, I want to stay visible and informed 100%, and all mainstream media requests come to me first.
They're going to want to talk to you about water, and soon. And I would be prepared just in case the roof comes off the Argan deal.
Well, how's that going to happen, Tom?
Well, all I'm saying is that these things have a habit of slipping through the cracks.
And I'm saying there are no cracks, right?
Of course.
When did this happen?
About 2 minutes ago.
Are you sure, Dave? No one said anything here yet.
They will.
Look, Deanna might have gotten out. She might be injured, and she... I don't know, The important thing is Brendan finds out from you rather than over a two-way or when they brief the brigade.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Sweetheart, I gotta go. Call me later.
I will. I love you. Excuse me, I'm looking for Brendan Langmore.
Brendan. Yeah, he went with one of the crews to Badger East Creek. You want me to get a message to him?
No, look, it's okay.
Nick! We lost the four-wheel drive. Shit.
Katie's in trouble.
Getting closer on these guys?
It's taken me years to save that. Leave the property, okay? I'm not going anywhere now. You let go of my arm. Tom! Come with me, please, sir. I've been here 40 years.
Stay on the top, stay on the top.
Yep. If you do not comply, I'll place you under arrest. You do what you like. Let go of my arm. No, go off it.
Get closer.
You let go of my arm. No. Jesus Christ.
What's happened to him?
Shit.
Sir.
Hey, Teddy, help me.
Can you get this bloke to a hospital?
Yes.
What?
Oh, Teddy, help me.
Fires are now burning out of control in the city's north. The National Fire Service is saying this is likely to impact the F3 freeway, the main northern traffic artery connecting...
Baz, put the fire scan 255 pictures up there for me.
Strongly advised to avoid the F3.
How long to that Barrow Waters fire impacts the F3?
About half an hour. We should close it.
Check to see if those crews from the Central Coast made it into Barrow.
We've got all the Christmas traffic heading north.
Can you just bloody check, Linda?
Dave, 3 confirmed fatalities.
Keep us away from the media for a few hours, will you, mate?
The Central Coast crew got into Brower about 10 minutes ago.
Good. Close the F3 now. Tina, I need more pressure in the mains.
I'm on it, Dave.
Good, as soon as you can.
Here, and I'm not joking, I really need some urgent pumpers. I've got houses alive everywhere. Firefighters were fighting a losing battle to control massive bushfires, but have now killed at least 55 people, destroyed 137 homes.
We have at least 5 houses on fire. We cannot contain this threat. We're pulling out. We are pulling out.
So much. Christmas with you guys was really, really good. I thought I should keep letting you sleep because you probably need it. It's going to be a big one, I think. But I just love you so much. I just wanted to tell you. I think I probably better keep going. I love you. Merry Christmas.
Bless you and keep you. May the Lord shine his face upon you and be gracious unto you.
Sweetheart. It's Deanna. Don't keep working.
Brendan.
Fires are now burning out of control in the city's north. Ash from the bushfire is falling from the sky as far away as Wollongong.
Due to mortgage default. Things are hectic in many places as people try to escape fire. Not to use water unless it is absolutely necessary.
The death toll is likely to be more than 50, although there are no confirmed numbers to hand. The National Fire Service reports that it's running critically short of water to fight the fires.
Well, we'll need the Commonwealth to come in behind us. Right, thank you, I will.
There's no water left in the house. Bloody useless. Lost everything.
There are many stories of personal...
Things are going to get bad, Angela.
Yes, well, I can see that.
I'm not just talking about the fires.
Yeah, but the fires are what we're dealing with here and now. I'm declaring a state of emergency.
Even those people who have chosen to stay and protect their homes have not all been successful as the fires rage out of control.
Some interstate fire crews from Queensland, Victoria and South Australia are assisting local crews. But many have been unable to get where they're needed because of the fires.
Mum.
And with Sydney Airport...
Whoa, just slow down a little bit. Can I speak to Jenny? From the front desk, Mum. Can I speak to Jenny? Billy! Shush!
I've just spoken
And
to...
get the front door for me. Thanks.
I am declaring a state of emergency in New South Wales.
I'm from next door. They are saying on the radio that people should leave their houses, but I'll have to leave with someone else because I don't drive anymore.
Did you want to come in?
The armed services will now be deployed to protect life and property within the city of Sydney. Thank you very much.
I'll try, Mum, okay? But I need you to stay calm. Okay? All right, bye-bye.
Is your mum okay?
Oh, there's talk of evacuating a nursing home. She's panicking. Dylan.
They are saying we might have to leave, and if we do, I'm going to need
Who's
some help.
saying?
The radio. Affected areas, they said.
Relax, we're not affected yet. You take a seat, I'll get you a glass of water.
The fire's already gone through Arcadia.
That's 12 kilometres away. Ben, can you take me to outside for me, darling?
Thank you.
Where's your mum Children's nursing.
Lay down, bloody Canania.
What's the name of it?
St. Joseph's, why?
Well, I could go and get her.
I think it's best that you stay here with us.
Come on, matey, have a drink of water. Come on. Come on. Oh, Jesus, Suze, I think he stopped breathing.
Okay, well, check his pulse.
Do I look like a doctor to you? Just drive up right up to the front door.
Okay, I am!
Just...
You right? Get in. I can't hold it.
All right.
Okay, got him.
1, 2, 3. Okay, what's his name?
Reuben.
What happened?
He collapsed when the fire came through Arcadia.
No pulse, he's not breathing.
Okay, recess, let's go, let's go. Watch out, watch out.
Linda, talk to me. Tina, you said you were getting more pressure in the mains. Where is it?
I'm trying, Dave, but the valves are being recalibrated. We're filling the local reservoirs as fast as they'll go.
Well, that's bullshit because there's nothing out there.
Pressure's been down for months to save consumption.
So wind the pressure back up. You're supposed to have 25 million litres coming into the mains from the desalination plant. Where is it?
I'm doing my best.
It's not bloody good enough. Get it sorted.
So you've been out on the roads. What's it like out there?
Pretty chaotic, actually. That's why it's very important that people don't panic. If the roads get too crowded, the emergency service vehicles can't get access to the areas they need to go to. So we're asking everybody.
Hey, Em.
Stretched to breaking point.
Continue descent for 2.2 kilometers.
Police, transport and health services. A short time ago, the Prime Minister announced that the armed services would establish field hospitals in Moore Park.
Well, I think we should try and get some shots inside the hospital.
I don't know. I think we should just get out of here, man.
Teddy, we're already here. We just need a couple of shots. I haven't got anything on patients
Well,
yet.
you can let us shoot in there.
You guys know how fast the Arcadia fire is
No,
travelling?
not exactly, but it's pretty fast.
Because my wife and kids are in Excelsior.
Well, if they're not up to fighting it, they should get out now. Beat the rush.
Really?
Yeah, tell them to get out.
Sure. Seriously, man. Look, wait, whoa. What if we ask him if we can shoot?
No. Forgiveness is easy to get them permission. Trust me.
Who said this?
Yeah, a news reporter. Yeah, she's just been in Arcadia. Yeah, it's really bad, Lizzie.
Well, look, on the TV they're saying that we should stay here unless the police or
No, you've got to leave. Please, just leave.
Okay, thank you so much.
Suze, you ready?
Yep. Okay, I'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Michael, you've got the car.
Use Emily's car.
We can't. She's gone to get Mum.
What? In Panania?
Have you got them in frame?
Yeah, let me frame her. Hang on. All right.
Jesus, Lizzie, how could you let her do that?
Well, I didn't let her. I told her not to go, and she went anyway.
Here at Borkham Hills Hospital, doctors are strained to...
Look, I'm coming to get you, okay? You stay there. You hear me?
Michael! Michael!
We can't redirect the water from the desal plant into the mains.
Wait, what do you mean you can't?
I don't know. It's not my fault. Don't yell at me.
Get me the utilities minister on the phone.
He's overseas.
So what? He's got a phone, doesn't he?
Dave.
Well, get me the head of water operations. Get me someone who can tell me where the damn water is. Hey, Richard. Every house with a swimming pool, get a white sheet tied to the front gate. Every available cement truck and tanker in the city, I want filled with seawater and ready to go.
Okay, I'm onto it, boss.
3 are children. Repeat, 3 are children. Over.
The bushfires in Sydney South are now starting to create big problems for firefighters who've spent most of the day protecting properties in the north.
Turn left in 20 meters. Turn right at Smith Street in 30 meters. You have missed your turn at Smith Street. Turn around now. Turn back now.
The retreat of fire crews in some parts of northern Sydney have seen thousands of people trying to flee suburbs in the direct path of the fire, which is now burning on two
You've reached the Francine house. Please leave a message after the tone.
Many
Thank you.
people are now either stuck in their cars or the area.
Lizzie! It's Emily! There's all these roads being closed down and I'm completely lost.
Traffic chaos continues down south where outbreaks of wildfires in Liverpool, Campbelltown...
Lizzie, can you pick up the phone if you're there?
Hey, Darren! 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 Have you seen the reports on the news?
You'll be right, Lizzie. Look at the pressure of this bloody hose. They don't make it easy.
Well, the police or someone should be here telling us what to do.
I'm not going anywhere with the mortgage I got on this place. I'm not going to piss on and let it burn down.
Help me out a minute! Lizzie! Michael, it's me! Where are you? We need you here!
Grab anything that looks like a bandage. Bandages, anything. Just bring it all. Split it right away.
Black, if they can get through!
I need to know.
Well, we can't evacuate them through that. I say, well, get the ambulances come through the back entrance. We'll evacuate them through there. Yeah, well, what else? You got a better idea? Bring it through. Get the ambulance to meet us down the back entrance, okay? Push it through. Let's move this along. Go. Next, bring it over here. Just lie back, mate. Listen, man, can you put that camera down and give us a hand? Watch his head. Put him up here. Put him up.
Oh, Dylan, I don't know. I can't see any photos in here.
There should be a box. They'll have a label.
Let's see. Yep, there you go.
Thank you.
I don't know if there's going to be enough room in the car for all of this stuff.
I need to take my wife's things.
I know, but with all of us and when Michael gets here...
My son's car's in the garage. I just can't drive it because of my eyes.
All right, OK. When he gets here, we'll all leave together. OK?
There's a call for 12 more earth movers to put in brakes here just east of Luddenham. How long till I can get those?
Could be an hour.
Well, that's too long. Fire will be on them by then. Find some bulldozers closer. It's like half a dozen out by Twin Lakes Golf Course last week. I saw them. They're out there.
Dave, you've got to have a look at these wind maps. Up to 50 k's in Hawkesbury and Borkham Hills. We've got to bring down the choppers working in those districts.
Richard, if we take the choppers out of Borkham Hills and Hawkesbury, how many fixed wing can we get in there to take over?
I'll check.
Get through.
Mate, we're pretty desperate down here. How long's that going to take?
Just get him through.
Keep them coming.
You're that TV reporter, aren't you?
Yeah, hi.
I saw that report you did about the water. This government is a disaster in every bloody area.
Hey, did you get onto ICU?
Yeah, they're assessing all non-critical patients for evacuation. There's only 3 staff down there.
Okay, we've got a mess over here.
My brother ran against the Premier in her own seat. He reckons she was in deep shit until about a month before the election. Then she got a huge injection of money into the campaign.
Well, where'd you get the money from?
Don't know, but my brother reckons she'd have been screwed without it.
I'm joined now by John Graham, the CEO of Argon Energy. Mr. Graham, can you update us on what's happening with Sydney's power supply?
Well, a number of our towers, which support the large cables bringing power to the city, have been damaged by the fires. Now, this has resulted in blackouts in several regions within the metropolitan area. However, Argon Energy maintenance crews are working hard to repair it.
Dave, fixed wing support can be loaded and into Borkham Hills in 15 minutes. 20 for the Hawkesbury.
Okay, get them out of the sky except the 214s. Redeploy them to Bankstown.
Dave, have a look at this.
This is the Northwest substation.
Jesus.
Where's the power from the emergency generator?
I'm onto it, Dave. Okay, everyone, we have 10 hours on the emergency generator. All essential machinery will come out of the red and blue power outlets. Let's prioritise. All life support equipment out of blue, everything else out of red.
Teddy, you got any camera batteries left?
Yeah, there's one left.
Okay, we'll get some more on the fires and then we'll swing back to the station.
Hi, this is Tom Daly. Please leave a message.
Hi, Tom. This is Susan Shapiro from CPN News.
Hi, Tom. This is Susan Shapiro from CPN News. I was wondering if I could get a statement from the Premier regarding a large injection of funds into her campaign a month before the election. You can call me back on this.
What?
You go fishing much, Suze?
Oh, shut up, Teddy.
It's a bloody nightmare.
The car's waiting downstairs to take us out to Homebush.
Okay, let's go. Michael.
Lizzie, I'm lost.
Em, is that you?
I'm lost, Lizzie. Can you get my message?
Em, I can hardly hear you. Where are you?
I don't know. I'm in Liverpool. Darling, I'm in the
Is Mum with you?
You've reached the Francione house. Please leave a message after the tone.
Come on, Lizzie, come on.
You're dropping out. Is Mum with you?
Lizzie, there's a fire coming, Lizzie.
Emily, it's Dad. Can you call me back?
Lizzie, it's really hot.
And destroyed 137 homes and plunged the city.
Because I can't do anything without power, that's why. Tina, what do you got for me?
I'm chasing the chairman of the Water Operations Board.
Okay, Dave, emergency generator's kicking in now.
About bloody time. Whoa, there it is. All right, we're back on.
Here in Excelsior Park, fire crews are working frantically to protect these houses. These cement trucks here are filled with seawater, which could do long-term damage to bushland. It's a last resort after all freshwater options have been exhausted. It's become necessary, however, as there's just no water left in the mains to fight these fires. So we do need to ask, where is all the water that the Premier has been talking about?
What if she's actually got something?
Well, whatever she thinks she's got, we write it out.
Angela.
We write it out.
Listen to what I'm saying. What if it can be proved?
Well, how is she going to do that, Tom? There was only 3 people in that room. If you want to take the fall for it, you be my guest. But I'll deny I was ever there. Just shut up about it.
Any news on those choppers coming up from Canberra?
They're on the way.
Can you get me anything for Holsworthy?
Every plane and chopper is accounted for. If things quieten down in the north, I'll be able to get you some more ordnance, but no sooner than an hour or 2 hours, okay?
All right, we'll chase up those heavies, put a rocket under them. Baz, give me the South Coast wind map.
Yeah, I'm bringing it up.
Southerly's moved into the national park.
Really blowing, move! Move! I've got
my son.
Hey, we don't have a couple of minutes here.
Copy that, Relatia 2. I'll have an ETA on fixed-wing aerial attack in a couple of minutes. Over.
Michael, the fire's near Excelsior Park. You need to go. Be with your family. We're fine. We've got Simon here. We've got it covered.
Okay, thanks.
Go.
Sure?
Sure, go.
On the bus, let's go! Come on! Mate, where you going?
Mate, what's happening in Excelsior Park?
Mate, I'm not sure, but the fire's close. Mate, you'll never get through that way, okay?
What happened to my family?
Mate, Excelsior Park's cut off and Winter Road's like a car park. Just forget about
Sure.
it, mate. Positive. Let's go! Into the bus, come on, into the bus.
Where's Biddy?
Okay, darling, let's go. Where's Ben? Okay, I want you to stay here. Don't move, okay? Ben? 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 Ben, answer me! Answer me! Ben! Come with me now.
I'm gonna find Biddy!
We'll worry about Biddy later, love. Dylan! We'll have to take your car if that's all right.
Yes.
Okay, come on, kids. You're doing so well, you two. I want you to put your seatbelts on. Pop that in for me, darling. Come on, Dylan. Okay. Dylan, come on! Do you know anything about cars? Okay. All right, grab everything you can. We'll get a lift with someone else. Come on, kids. Take your seatbelts off.
All the bushfires around Sydney are now burning out of control. The National Fire Service is reporting that there has been a devastating loss of life and property, and the tragedy continues. Just half an hour ago, it's believed that 11 people were killed in Mount Ku-ring-gai when their homes were engulfed by fire and they had no time to escape. There are power blackouts right across the city, and most phone networks are down.
I want to go out again. Can you give me the chopper?
No.
Don't be a prick.
You've been on deck 15 hours.
I'm fine.
If it's safe, Pete's going up.
Just let me do a pass over the Hills district.
No.
Come on, Excelsior Park is about to explode. Just give me one more shot. I'll be an hour and a half tops.
You bloody won't.
Please, Gavin, I really need to do this.
Take a sat phone and brush your hair, for God's sake.
Thanks. Teddy, come on, we're going out again.
Really? That's great.
Come on.
Coming.
Okay, in the north, we've got 3 fireheads here, here, and here. In the west, the wind's whipping another front towards Camden and Campbelltown. And the Holdsworthy fires jumped the freeway into the National Park.
Closed the Great Western Highway?
At Valley Heights and Katoomba.
Are the interstate crews making much difference?
A lot of them can't get through because of the road closures.
Well, your people will be wanting relief soon, won't they?
It'd be a bloody relief if they had some water in their hoses.
Yes, it's like working with one hand tied behind your back.
Actually, it's worse than that. We've lost 8 volunteers. Possibly more.
That's a tragedy.
Well, if they had some water in their hoses, they might have been able to save themselves.
Just stick to the business at hand.
Do you want the business at hand? Half the city's on fire, mobile networks are going down, the electricity grid is dying in the arse, and we got a southerly on the way that's going to turn these flanks into fireheads, and then it's really going to turn to shit because we got no water. Now, what are you going to do about
that? You asking me to make it rain?
I'm asking you where the pressure is. Where is the water from the desalination plant?
The call on the water distribution network on a day like today is immense. You know that, don't you? I mean, it's so naive to expect simple answers.
With all...
Hey. How much trouble do you want, mate, huh? You got enough on your plate.
Do you understand how many people are going to die out there today? We've already got reports. It's over 300.
300?
300. And by the end of the day, it could be double that.
Tom, we've got a press conference.
Okay. Was that wise?
Probably not.
Dave, you should have a look at this. The areas in red are where the water pressure's below 15 head. That's low.
Yeah. And it's where the fire fronts are.
The system's gravity-fed, Dave. If there's no water in the dams in the west, the pressure's going to be lower there.
Where does the desal plant feed into the system?
Here, shaft 11, Waterloo.
But the pressure tunnel that feeds the western suburbs is supposed to be Erskineville pumping station at shaft 17.
You asked me where it feeds into the system, I'm just telling you.
That means the desal plant isn't even connected to the mains in the western suburbs. It's completely useless west of the Harbour Bridge.
I want Langmore removed.
On what grounds?
I don't care.
If you do that, you're going to have one hell of a loose cannon on your hands. You'll have nothing to lose.
A disaffected ex-employee is easier to deal with.
300 people, Angela.
It's a separate issue, Tom.
People are running to get away from the fire and the smoke, but there's widespread panic because no one is entirely sure which direction the fire is going to come from. Scores
Roger that. Confirming 2 kids to be collected at Parramatta and then moved to North Rocks.
You know, the desalination plant is costing us a fortune in electricity.
Are you asking for a discount on your power costs?
Well, why not? I mean, you get plenty of fresh water for nothing.
Many hundreds of volunteer firefighters have contributed a mammoth effort to controlling these fires. In the process, they've lost many members. Despite their heroic efforts under the most difficult conditions in living memory, the fires have still penetrated deep into suburban areas, causing massive damage. We can only imagine how much more damage might have been inflicted.
First of all, I want to express my profound sadness and regret at the lives that have been lost in the fires today. I extend my deepest condolences to the families and friends of the victims.
Dave? Brendan's okay. Dave, what do you think about pulling both sky cranes out of Bankstown to refuel and then to Kringai Chase? They can pull water out of the Kalwan Creek.
It's a good idea, mate. Thanks, mate.
There's an eerie sense of calm here in North Rocks. The wind has died down and the temperature has dropped enormously. Now, police have blocked off the area and evacuated residents because of the fire that's threatening the detergent factory you can see behind me. Now, I did speak to the fire chief about 20 minutes ago about the likelihood... God, did you get that?
You all right?
Yeah. Keep rolling, keep rolling. As you can see, there was a very large explosion that just happened behind us. Obviously, something very flammable. Excuse me. Obviously, something very flammable has gone up. Sorry. Now, there doesn't seem to be anyone around at the moment.
Jesus, Zeus, this gas, let's get out of here.
Oh, God. Jay.
The National Fire Service is reporting that due to the high humidity in yesterday's southerly winds, they have now brought the fires under control and they are behind containment lines. According to a statement issued by the NFS earlier today, the only good thing about fires of this size and intensity is that they burn the available fuel very quickly and therefore burn themselves out faster than the fires Australia endured in the past. Now begins the grisly task of counting the cost. And although we can put a value on the loss of property, we can never count the cost of the lives lost and the pain and suffering of those left behind to grieve them.
I love you, Emily.
Do you like me, Dad?
I like you with all my heart. With me.
The desalination plant is costing us a fortune in electricity.
Are you asking for a discount on your power costs?
I am.
You want Argon to supply your desal plant for nothing?
Well, why not? I mean, you use fresh water for nothing. It seems fair.
Well, is this a quid pro quo?
You can call it whatever you like.
I'd have to take it to the board.
Well, yes, you do that, and you tell them that I'm prepared to revoke the terms of the original contract with Argon Energy for sale of the power plants. That should get their attention.
That really would cost you a fortune.
Well, I think if the punters knew that you were using 50 million litres of their drinking water a day for free, that could cost you a fortune.
You signed the contract.
Well, then we can all go down in a hail of gunfire. Could be fun.
board might want to wait till the election. See if you win.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Premier will be with you shortly.
I'll be a lot easier to deal with than the other mob. You know, all those easements through the national park for your infrastructure, the local council headaches, the stamp duty problems with your asset acquisitions, all that could be dealt with.
Just for cutting a deal on power to your D-cell plant?
Oh, well, I need to add a little sweetener.
How much of a sweetener?
$1 million. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. This is the saddest day in our nation's history. Over the last 48 hours, we have seen an unprecedented loss of life and the destruction of many thousands of homes and livelihoods. On behalf of the people of New South Wales, I offer up our prayers to those who have lost their loved ones. I also offer my sincere thanks and respect to the men and women of the fire service who have performed magnificently, often without regard to their own safety. Without their efforts, the loss of life would certainly have been much greater. Yes?
There was a severe lack of water to fight the fires. Do you have any comment on that?
Well, the whole country's been short of water for a while. This is not unique to New South Wales, yes.
How many people are confirmed dead?
386 people are confirmed dead at the moment. It's a mammoth disaster. Yes.
Premier, can you explain the relationship between Argon Energy and the desalination plant?
I'm sorry, I don't really see how that's relevant to the current
Argon
disaster.
Energy supplies electricity to the desalination plant, and in turn, Argon is a major consumer of fresh water for the cooling of the power stations. Is that correct?
I don't really see how these, there's not a time or a place for
Is it
questions
true,
concerning
Premier,
these
that you have a
matters.
deal in place with Argon Energy where you guaranteed them unlimited supplies of free water from the catchment areas?
So, David, isn't it?
David Langmore, correct?
Yes, of course, sorry, David.
Premier, how long have you had knowledge of this?
Look, I don't have the exact details of those commercial arrangements with me, David.
Premier, is
sorry.
it true that the fresh water coming out of the desalination plant was never going to be available to the people west of the Sydney Harbour Bridge?
Listen. Without that desalination plant, we would have run out of fresh water 2 years ago. Really.
Did Argon Energy contribute $1 million to your electoral campaign 1 month before the last election?
No, that is untrue.
You are a liar. I have a recording of you making that exact agreement with John Graham, CEO of Argon Energy. Don't be shy, everybody.
Premier,